Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Hey guys, Nail Soup Media here. It took me a little longer because as I looked at my notes, you said a lot of stuff. You called us for Facebook, but then you sort of went through your sphere and showed me some things. And so what I wanted to do is give you an all-encompassing thing, because just having Facebook's great, and we we've done a lot as far as pioneering things. We do things with Facebook that others don't, and we have some things, blah blah blah, all that, right? But what I was looking at is you showed me a bunch of things, and I want to go through them. Basically the goals that I see. Now, you told us about a lot of goals, but the big thing you called us on was for Facebook. You wanted to update your existing page, and then you said you wanted to be more interactive. In the examples that we'll show, our Facebook is something that has more goodies to it than the average, and then the way we run the wall, your visitors or fans will have different ways versus your competition of getting information from you guys, and it'll be more accepted, and then when you push your real estate message out, it'll be accepted better than in other types of Facebook. And for $275, here's a competitor that they've just upped their product wasn't as good as we changed our stuff. Everyone's changing theirs with the rotation of the photos, but it's a pretty good Facebook. It is missing the calls to action that it should have, but for $275, this is a great thing. The only problem is that it's just really just one page. It has it has some cool effects, but in the relationship of website visitors, there's a relationship. When you go to a website, you want to feel like you're getting more than you're being asked for. So here they're always having to go off of the site, off of Facebook, and go to the site. Then if they, and basically what's happening is once you go here, once you come here and then go there, it's a thing where you may not even come back to this, to do the deal. So with our system, you get a little more interaction. Things are at the Facebook level when you're clicking on items. So you're not going away compared to you're not going away compared to other things. So what happens is that you get more interactivity. The more you can keep them at your Facebook and interacting with something like this, and then your content, and then the activity from people, it helps with getting more value to the client, and then when there is a time where they need to register or do certain things, that you can do this. So this is obviously this is more than $275 just for this part of it. But then let's go back. You were talking about you wanted interactive, and we just showed that how we differ from. There's a lot of people out there selling free fan pages or pages for $100 or $300 or whatever, and they don't compare to what we do. The other thing you wanted was you're talking about automation and not having to blog or write all the time, and we have that to a degree, but like we said, we'll develop content for you. We'll add other streams from local newspapers or activity sites or tourist sites that involve what's happening in the community, because we have a whole thing about how you should treat your Facebook. Your Facebook should be about you as a community influencer that also does real estate, because people aren't going to tune in if they've already bought a house. What they'll tune into is tips on saving money on the house, or things that are going on in the community, things they may not know about if they're new, or they may have forgotten because it's been a while. They realize that the the Halloween festival, da da da. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Things like that. You probably you should watch all the other videos and podcasts that we do to get a thing for that. So we can do the content, but there is an asterisk. You want to have content, and over the phone I said that we can create 52 pieces of content that you can have automatically inputted into your Facebook. However, that should be when you're super busy and you can't do stuff. I've told you we have some tricks and a little recipe about how to easily incorporate being social through your day-to-day life, in between things. And I told you about this, and there's another video. I got a host of videos that can explain this. And I want to keep this short, but it's I know it's going to be probably 20 minutes before we get this done. So basically, you want the content, and then that also comes, with the content comes the media, having podcasts, and when you have something like this example,
go back. So as far as you, when you do open houses, you're getting business from open houses.
Yes.
Like you're getting thing, and
so you get that. And here, and basically the other thing is when people call in for testimonials, we'll get testimonials from our clients. They'll call an 800 number, and we'll get a host of testimonials that we'll use as what we call a media vault. And I know that you've probably heard that term from others, but we gave that when we were not coaching, but talking to them about things last year. We used that term before, we actually did it. We have a media vault before they implemented it into their system and call it that. But the thing is that you get a bunch of pictures, videos, MP3s, and the videos you'll have to provide. You have to give us, like we do some video. We do like a 3 or 4 videos for your, so to round out the social media experience on Facebook, but we give you avenues to effortlessly get that kind of rich media that others aren't doing at the moment. There's no one else that's putting in testimonials into their Facebook wall and having it play at the Facebook level. There's others that, gurus that have you go to box.net and you click on the link and you click on this link and then you get to it. But it doesn't play like I just showed you. So basically, this is what you get. We give you a site similar to a Facebook page similar to I saw. You have content that talks about the things that matter to your business. Everyone's different. If you do, waterfront, if you do short sales, if you do, investment in property, things like that, we'll tailor the Facebook pages to your needs. The other thing we'll help you with is fan cultivation. We'll give you tips on. That's sort of ambiguous. There's fan cultivation as far as getting fans to your site. That's a little different, and we could talk about pricing for that. But for this package that we do, what we do is we'll help you arrange the social media experience so that your fans participate more or contact you more than just here's like the one Facebook thing I showed you in their ad. They're like, all our clients have sold $1 billion worth of real estate, but there's no way they did it from that Facebook example I showed you. There's no interaction. So we help you with that, and then the other thing we do is that's fan cultivation, which means that we'll find ways to get you, like to go after a fan base or do this or that. We'll help you with Facebook ads. We'll help you with creating like a landing page for those ads so that it's targeted to specific groups. But then what happens is that it's the fan to lead conversion. We will when you do the ultimate package. It's a one-time fee for just what I'm talking about, like to add fans, to manage, to actually write content on a monthly basis. Those are extra, and I'd say try it this way first before spending money monthly. So because you may find that this is really easier and it doesn't take a lot of work to have a fan base and keep them interested, and then go for the real estate close when it's appropriate. So basically, those are the things. And what we do is, like I said, we give you a site, like we showed, that comes with, we do 4 videos, and the videos are just like promotional videos. They're not super fancy, super high end. I mean, they look good. They have a high end look to it, but they're not like production. Where we have a staff and lighting and all that stuff. It's more graphical and things like that. So we do that. We do as many people as you can get for testimonials. We'll put in the podcast. We'll interview you guys, so we get bits and pieces that we can turn into podcasts. And we set everything up like you've seen on some of the other examples that you've been given. And that's basically the Facebook Ultimate package. So this is that. Now I'm going to go and go over some other things in a different video. But this should be this should describe what we're talking about. And I'm sorry, I should have put something here other than that, because I had planned on doing a whole big proposal, but it's probably 30 minutes. So I'm going to cut this off here to talk about Facebook, so this is what's up, what we'll do for Facebook, and then I'm going to do one now about the full analysis of all your stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me say a couple things. Sorry. When we talk, when I talk about like what's going to happen, what we're going to be doing, we're going to tie in your Trulia account, your YouTube account, your Twitter account. We've got Zillow. When you get reviews and things happen, when you answer a question, all that stuff's going to be coming onto your Facebook. When you get reviews on Yelp and Foursquare, they'll get integrated. So you really get a good, like the people that you get to your Facebook, once they get there and they see the buzz, they see that you've got an interaction factor unlike anyone else, and then the podcasts are getting streamed in, every week. They're hearing, people, say, oh yeah, they did this, they did that, and they're identifying with you more. And then if you do, as far as the content, you answer some questions on Trulia and Zillow. We show you some things, and then you get some photos of local things that are happening. Dog parks, 55 plus areas. Kids, things for the kids. Even like I said, taking photos of your food. You get this whole sphere in, and then in between that, you then put in, hey, there's hardly any inventory in Cape Coral or basically or Nokomis or Sarasota, all the different areas. There's low inventory here. If you're trying to if you want to sell your house, now's the time. Or you say, hey, we just saw a great property, waterfront, deep water, that was retailing for 1.1. They it's a probate. They've now dropped it to 700. It is a great deal. And then because of all the stuff that you've built, the value that you've built, and the environment that you've created, that is safe and not in a like a spammer or like not trying to sell them all the time. Your calls to action, when they come in are going to go more. They'll be more viral because you're trusted. And so this is the whole environment how we preach. You may not get a lot of posts on your wall, and you may not get like all the buzz that people running around because, frankly, you don't have a product like that. It's not. It's something that if you put things to do and stuff like that, but things that matter with the community, you'll get a little more buzz. But you will get the phone to ring, and you'll get people emailing you when you season your being a local authority for the area with your real estate calls to action. And you'll get more deals out of it in the long run. Okay, so that's it for this part. I'm going to give the next part in just a second.